Have you ever been in a situation that just kept getting worse? My son passed away in the hospital when he was just 6 days old. The hospital accepted responsibility for his death, and we were devastated. But as painful as that was, things got even worse. My husband and I agreed to an autopsy, pressured by doctors who said it could help save other babies. They promised to return his body in 3 days, but that didn't happen. On the 4th day, the funeral director arrived early, looking uneasy. He sat us down and said, "I'm very sorry, but the hospital can't find your baby." That moment shattered us. Over the next 3 weeks, we lived a nightmare. The hospital sent him to the wrong location, then claimed they'd found him, only for the funeral director to discover it was the wrong baby. Every phone call we received brought more confusion and panic. One day, they claimed he was being held at another facility, but didn't have proper records to confirm it. Another time, they assured us he'd been transferred, only to backtrack hours later. We spent every day in agony, hoping for answers and fearing the worst. Finally, the funeral director told us he'd located our baby, but insisted the casket remain sealed. He said this was normal after an autopsy, but doubts consumed us. What if it wasn't really him? Did we even want to know? After agonizing for hours, we chose to trust the funeral director. At the funeral, my husband held the tiny white casket, but neither of us knew if our baby was inside. That uncertainty will haunt us forever. Did we do the right thing?